Let me record from my side. Let me share the screen. Right. Okay. So data file 90% is full, log file is 90% full, means a warning kind of thing. It has to immediately send an email. Hey, so and so database, so and so server data file is 90% is full. So instead of getting completely full, so immediately once it reaches to 90% is full, we'll get an alert. That those alerts are called performance condition alert. Means if you know some value, okay, you can set the alert for that particular value, guys. Okay, so for example, CPU is more than 90%, you have to get an email. Memory is more than 90%, you have to get an email. Blockings are more than 8, you have to get an email. Or blockings are more than 5, you have to get an email. So that we can configure alerts. It's not exact, these are not errors, guys. So not error numbers and all. Will give one threshold value, either 80%, 90%, 75%, whatever you want. So once it reaches to the threshold value, or once it crosses the threshold value, immediately you will be notified, guys. That is called performance condition alerts. Okay. Right. So let's configure performance condition alerts, guys. So it will be lengthy process is there for configuring performance condition alert. Not lengthy actually. Small complex things are there. Okay, so you have to check some what we can say values. You have to check the values so that you can configure these performance condition alert. So let's try to configure an alert for CPU, guys. New alert, CPU usage more than 90%. Okay, so we'll set an alert for CPU usage more than 90%. Please mute it, I'm getting echo. Okay, the alert name is CPU more than 90. This is the alert name. Okay, so this time it is a performance condition alert, right? Select performance condition alert. Done. So you have to find the object. Where is the CPU usage counter? You have to find it, guys. Okay, so go to the object, right? So here you can see, if you go down, work group stats, workload group stats, select this option, object. Okay, and if you go down, if you see here, you got a counter CPU usage. You will get that object only in the work group stats. You have a lot of objects, means categories, guys. These are the categories. I want to set some alerts on memory related. These are the memory related objects. I want to set blockings related things. You can find it under logs. Blockings are part of the logs. Okay, so like this, whatever requirements you want to set an alert for data file full, log file full, that counters you can find it in the databases, guys. So like this, you can configure alerts for different scenarios and all. So my requirement is I want to get a CPU usage report. Okay, for that you have to go to this workload group stats object. Under this workload group stats object, you will get a one more counter. You can see here block tasks. You can see here block task, CPU delayed, CPU effective, CPU usage violated, max request CPU time, query optimization. Okay, so these are the different counters, guys. Okay, so you can simply, my requirement is I want to get an email if my CPU usage is more than 90%. So select CPU usage instance. Which instance, guys? Which instance? Internal. Select internal. Internal means the whole instance. Okay. Alert if counter rises, you can give your own value, guys. See, for example, don't think only whenever it rises to 90%, I have to get an alert. Okay, if falls below, if CPU usage falls below, also you can configure alert. If rises above, you can configure alerts. If it is equal to, you can configure alerts. In our case, if it rises above, what value, guys? 90%. That's it. Okay, so whatever you want, you can set here. Whether you want a rises above or falls below or below equal to, it becomes equal to, like that. Whatever you want, you can select that particular condition. This value you can give here. Here you can give any value, guys. This is called threshold. My requirement is 90%. If you want, you can give 75%. Usually in the organization will give 90%. Or if you want, you will give you can give 10% also. It's very common. The servers will use more than 10% CPU. So every time you will get an alert. We don't need to look into it if the CPU usage is 10% or more than 10%. If it is more than 90%, then only it creates issue. Sir, why 90? If you can ask like that, why 90? So we have petrol indicators in our cars or bikes. Okay, so we have lot of values, guys, but you can see the last two values are in red color. Not all values, last two values are in red color. That is like if the petrol less than 10%, you will get an alert, like that kind of situation, right? In the same way, in the car, you can see that that alert will, that alarm will blink if the petrol less than 10% of the tank capacity, right? So that is called performance condition alert. If you don't look into it, if you don't fill your tank, then definitely all your petrol will be consumed, and that's it, guys. So in the same way, this value you can set whatever you want. 90% you can set, okay, or 80% you can set, but usually in the organization will set it as 90%. If why? Because after 90%, it's a critical situation, you have to look into it. So that's it, guys. And of course, same page, next response page, notify operators, email, and click OK. That's it, guys. Means if my CPU is more than 90 on this server 101.24.101, on this server, if CPU usage is 90%, immediately all the DBAs will get an email, and so server CPU usage is more than 90%. Please look into it. So what happened? Immediately we'll go to the server instead of 1,000 servers. You are managing now. See, guys, how things are clear. You are managing 1,000 servers. You cannot monitor all the servers in which server CPU is more than 90. So if you set this alert, you will get only the message from that server only. So you, instead of log into all the servers, simply you will get you will get an email if something went wrong. You will log into the server. You will fix the issue, guys. Right? So this is how we'll create a performance condition alerts. Any questions, any doubts here till now, please?
What are the threshold?
Threshold means I told you, right? 90%, 80%. These are the threshold.
Okay.
Threshold means a value which creates a problem. If it more than that value or if it less than that. Just now we discussed about the petrol. Your petrol tank is less than 10%, you have to get an alert. Of course, you will get an alert.
Okay.
Agree?
Okay.
So that 10%
Agree.
is threshold. Why
Okay.
90? If you ask, sir, why 90? Means if we don't concentrate on 90, it will leads to 100%, right?
No.
So that's why we'll set it as 90. You can keep 80 also for safer side. You can keep 80 also, but in the organization, mostly we'll set it as for 90%. Once it reaches to 90% or once it crosses 90%, you will get an email. Clear?
Okay.
If it is clear, I'll give you one assignment. Okay. So create a performance and condition alert for memory usage more than 90%. Check what counters and all we have to use. Create a performance condition alert for memory usage more than 90%. And again, guys, sir, are we going to create these alerts manually in the organization? No. Post installation scripts will be there. If you run that post installation scripts, automatically it will create all the alerts, guys. You can script out. Guys, how to script out an object?
Sir, generate the database level, yeah, something level.
Anything
Job
for
level.
database level, of course,
Right
you have to
click
go for
and have
generate
sir.
scripts. Okay.
Right click.
So I
and
want to
have
script out this.
Script alert.
Script as
I want to
script
script out this alert, guys. Okay, right click, script alert as create to new query window.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it will generate a script. Now if I want to run the same next time, see, I'll show you guys. Okay, this is my script. Okay, Control A, Control C. We have one more instance. I want to create a same alert in another instance. Okay, Azure new. Right click, connect. So now this time, what I'm going to do? I don't want to create manual alerts, guys. See here, no alerts are there, right? Simply I'll open a query window. I have already a script for this. I'll copy paste it. I'll execute it. That's it. Refresh it. And if you check here, you will get a login failure. So like this kind of scripts will be there in the organization. Okay. So usually we'll get the scripts, post installation scripts will be there. Sir, what we are going to do from our side, are we going to check all the counters and all? Sir, what if I don't know the counter? Okay, where I have to check? Nothing to worry. In the organization, already servers are well established, well configured. So simply, if you get a chance to create the alerts for the new server, Scripts will be there. Follow those scripts, execute those scripts automatically. Okay, those alerts, jobs, whatever, jobs, alerts, all these things will be created. So don't think we'll get a chance to create a alerts like right click new alert. We don't get chance to create alerts like this in the organization. Whatever big guys, these are all alerts are standard alerts. These standard alerts are common for all the servers. Okay, so scripts will be there for these standard alerts. You will get a scripts. Ask your colleagues once you go to the company. Ask your colleagues where we can find the scripts and all. They will let you know. Take the scripts, execute it automatically. Whatever you want, whether you want to create an alerts, whether you want to create a jobs, whether you want to create an operators, all the things can be achieved using scripts, guys. So nothing to worry. If you understood clearly, it will be very helpful for you. If you don't understood, you can achieve with the help of scripts also. Nothing to worry. Okay. Clear everyone? For tomorrow, what is the assignment, guys? For tomorrow, create an alert, performance condition alert for memory more than 90%, blockings more than 5. These are the 2 assignments for tomorrow. Okay, try it, just try it manually. Okay, it's just 5 minutes work. Once you found the counter, only thing is go to the same procedure, right click, new alert. Okay, this time memory more than 90%, memory more than 90%, 90. Okay, this is a conditional alert, right? Performance conditional alert. Select performance conditional alert, right? And object, now you have to find out the object, guys. Under this object, where I can see the memory usage, check where we can see the memory usage. Okay, select any of the respective object. Once you got the respective object, then only you will get the counters. Okay, then only you'll get the counters. So like this, you can simply create the alerts, guys, performance condition alerts. Clear? Any issues, any doubts? Any doubts, guys? Okay, please mute it, please mute it. If you don't have questions, please mute it. See, guys, blockings, I gave you one assignment, right? Blockings more than 90, more than 5 blockings. So you can set like this, guys. Just check it, Tusha. Very good. Just check it. Okay, so work group stats, block tasks, internal server. Internal means on the whole server. Okay, alert rises. Okay, how many I want? How many, guys? Tell me now. Rises above
5.
5. That's it. Okay, if you click OK and again go to response page, notify operators, email. So whenever in MySQL server, if I have more than 5 blockings, I'll get an email. Or sir, I don't want 5. I'll go for 8. Go for 8. If you have more than 8 blockings, I want to get an alert, go for 8. This is called the threshold value. The threshold value will be changed in every scenario. Okay, so if it is a CPU or if it is a data file full, the threshold value is 90%. If it is a blocking central, the threshold value will be 5 or 10, depends upon your requirement. This is how if you click OK, that's it, guys. Blocking tasks. I don't click OK. Same task I'll give it to you. We'll see how many of you are going to complete. Same task. I just shown you how to do this blockings more than 5. Okay, so use the same concept, use the recording videos and create a blocking tasks, guys, more than 5. Okay, any questions, guys? Any questions? Any doubts?
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Please, Subhani.
Sir, this threshold value or cost threshold value both are
That is
same
different.
or
That is different, sir. That is different, sir. They're
Okay,
completely different. Cost threshold parallelism is completely different.
Okay.
Any questions in the alerts, guys? And I'll give you one more alert. Okay. Just configure a performance condition alert for my data files more than 90%. Okay. If my data files are more than 90%, I want to get an alert. Not full. Full means event alert. More than 90%, I want to get an alert so that I don't wait till the error is getting. Okay, simply I will log into the server. Okay, chalo, this database data file is 90% full. I'll fix the issue so that it won't leads to 100% and your application will be perfectly fine. It will be up and running, guys. Okay, any questions, any doubts, please let me know, guys. If no questions, that's it. Okay. Done.
Sir, after installation of SQL Server, we need to run these scripts regarding
Correct.
all
Post-installation.
alerts.
Yes. Post-installation, guys. Sometimes we are discussing post-installation. What things we are going to do? This is an interview question, guys. What are the post-installation things you are going to configure on the servers? Tell me what and all we discussed till now, the post-installation. Tell me what and all you remembered.
First, take a restores if required.
What is that? Restores.
No.
Restores.
After patching, there is a difference.
Once we install SQL Server, what and all? See, you heard this word, right? Post-installation, right? Multiple times you heard this word, right? In what and all scenarios I just discussed post-installation, guys. This is an interview question, right? What are the post-installation steps after installing the SQL Server? What you are going to do? At least you heard that word, right? Post-installation.
Yes, sir.
Correct. We
Yes,
discussed
sir.
a lot
Yes, sir.
of times, right? We discussed a lot of
Yes.
times. This is a post-installation activity, post-installation activity. What are the post-installation activities will be there? Once you install the
Create
SQL Server, what will do?
plans,
Create.
maintenance plans,
Oh, very good. Super. Create maintenance plan is one post-installation activity. Next.
Alert
And,
system service.
Very good. Alerting system is post-installation activity. Next.
Sir, there are the backups and jobs.
Very good.
should-
Jobs post-installation activity. Guys, give me 1 minute. Okay, I'll be back. Just 1 minute, guys. Please don't mind. Okay, done. Okay, so tell me, guys, what and all post-installation things we are going to do?
configuring all Installations, backups. service packs, and
Very good.
cumulative.
Excellent, guys.
Sir,
Okay.
configure the
Yeah,
link
in
server.
maintenance security,
Hmm.
security-wise authentication and authorization for SQL Server instance.
Post-installation, we are going to do these things. First, once your SQL Server is installed, it's our responsibility to patch your SQL Server. Okay. So, for example, you just installed SQL 2017 today. Yesterday, you got a request, hey DBA team, please install SQL Server 2017 on so server. You just install. Installation is done. Once installation is done, immediately you have to patch the SQL Server with the latest service pack or cumulative update or service pack and cumulative update. Okay, with the latest service pack and cumulative update. Or for SQL Server 2017, 2019, we have only cumulative update, right? Imagine if you install 2017, what is the cumulative update for 2017, guys? Latest cumulative update?
28, sir. CU28.
CU28. You have to install this CU28 cumulative update. Once installation is done, once SQL Server installation is done, what you have to do? You have to patch your SQL Server 2017 with the CU28. If you install SQL Server 2014, by today, what is the latest service pack for 2014 and what is the latest cumulative update on 2014? Means you have to patch 2 times, guys. Okay, so imagine, okay, this is your SQL Server builds.blogspot.com. So someone asked you, hey, can you please install SQL Server 2014? Yeah, chalo, no issues. We'll install SQL Server 2014. After installation, immediately what you have to do? You have to patch your SQL Server 2014 with a SP3, guys. Done, na? Completed. Na? After patching this SP3, again you have to patch it to C4. Means 2 times you have to patch. SQL Server versions less than 2017, you have to patch with the patch for 2 times with the service pack and recent cumulative update on that service pack. Someone asked you, can you please install 2016 in my machine? Of course, chalo, will install. So what we have to do, guys, once the installation is done, we have to patch with service pack 3. No one will ask you, hey, have you patched the SQL Server? No, they won't ask you. It's our responsibility to give the latest copy to them. To the customers, we have to give the latest SQL Server. What is the latest SQL Server? This was installed. This was introduced in 2016, in the year of 2016. Okay, it's not latest. If you apply the service pack 3, then it will be latest, guys. Okay, so again, after service pack apply, once you apply the service pack also, again you will have cumulative updates on top of the service pack. If any cumulative updates on this, we don't have any cumulative updates. You can see this is a fresh SP3 recently released, I guess last month and all. Okay, if it is just a latest service pack, if you don't find any cumulative updates, okay, no issues, no need to patch with cumulative update. If cumulative update is there, you can see the latest cumulative update here, and you have to patch with the latest cumulative update, and you have to patch with the latest service pack and cumulative update. That is one of the post installation step. Next, guys.
Disable unneeded service, sir.
Disable unneeded service. What kind of unneeded service?
After we chose our specify components, remaining we have to remove from that one, sir.
No, we don't do that. Okay, we don't do that. Next. Backup compression, we have to enable it. Agree on server level. Backup compression, agree.
Backups.
Yes, sir.
Memory configurations we have to do. I'll tell you in the performance tuning this step. Memory configuration, how to configure memory. Means we have to enable the memory level settings. 4th one, jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, any jobs, whatever might be, backup jobs, copy job, backup jobs, restore jobs, okay, application related jobs, whatever it might be. Okay, jobs, alerts.
Sir, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
please.
and also we need to enable the mixed mode authentication.
Correct. Okay. So
SQL Server instance level logins authentication under.
Correct. Okay. So mixed mode authentication, you can do it from during installation itself. In case if you missed it, SA login, okay, mixed mode authentication, everything you have to enable after, okay, authentication. Okay, you have to enable after.
After installation, sir.
Right, after installation we have to enable, guys. So next, change the service account. In case if you installed your SQL Server with the default service account, change the service account. Okay, so after installation you have to change the service account, guys. Okay, in case if you installed with the default service account, if you installed with a customized service account, we don't need to change the service accounts and all. We can keep it as it is. These are the very common post installation. Yes, very good, Raghu. Remote connections. Okay, we have to enable the remote connections also. These are the most common. Okay, remote connections. Maintenance plans, guys, which is very important. Maintenance plans. Alerts, this is completed, right? Operators, we have to create operators. Okay, so these are the very common post installation steps. See, after installation we'll do all these things, guys. We'll do all these things, but you will came to know one by one, right? So that's why we don't discuss these things during the installation. If we discuss create an operator, sir, what is this operator? Okay, the next question is what is this operator, where we are going to use it? So the learning should be constructive, guys. And at the end of the course, you have to club all these things and you have to utilize wherever you want, whenever you want. Okay, is it clear, guys? These are all post installation things only. Any questions, any doubts? No? Done. Chalo, guys. Okay, so from now onwards, very important topics. Okay, upgradation and migration. Once these two are done, we'll go with the HA and DR, guys. HA and DR concepts, log shipping, mirroring. So today, tomorrow, and might be the next day, Wednesday, up to Wednesday, we are going to discuss about these two topics, upgradation and migration. Then we'll jump into the Wednesday onwards. We'll jump into the Wednesday means second, right? Second or third? Wednesday means second. Okay, chalo, let's see. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday end of the class will start HADR. Okay, done, guys. So very, very important, upgradation and migration. What is this upgradation? What is this migration? What we are going to do? Is this real-time activities regularly we'll do in the organization? So we'll discuss, guys. So you know the patching. Okay, patching means it's just update. Hello? Guys. Yes, please.
Actually,
Yes, sir. You haven't told about SQL Server WMS.
WML alerts, we don't use it. Okay, we can skip it in case due to that regular, based on the requirements, we will configure WML event alerts. For that, you have to create named space and all. So we don't use it. Mostly we'll use event alerts and this particular what is that, performance condition alerts only. Okay, so if you want WMI event alerts, I have already gave you the document. In the document, WMI event alerts notes will be there. Just go through it. Don't want to confuse you why again with the WMI event alerts and all. So we don't use the WMI event alerts. We mostly use performance conditional. Not we means don't think in my project I'm not going to use. Mostly 90% we don't use the WMI event alerts. Okay, done. And guys, one more thing. Not only file level, disk level alerts also will be there. Just want to update you. Disk level alerts also will be there. Okay, so of course we'll configure data file full, log file full alerts, but we'll also configure. We means we don't configure this disk level alerts. From Windows side, SCOM monitoring tool will be there. Okay, SCOM, SCOM. Sometimes they will ask you how you are going to monitor the things in the SQL Server. You can tell. Okay, so we can monitor. This is important interview question, guys. How you are going to monitor the SQL Server if something went wrong? Then tell them we'll use alerts. Okay, customized alerts from SQL Server side. That is one thing. And second thing is we also having a SCOM monitoring alerts from the Windows side. If service is down, SQL Server service is down, how you will be notified, guys? If SQL Server agent is down, how you will be notified? If SQL Server service, if complete SQL Server is down, how will get an alert? We cannot create alert for that. Why? Because when alerts will run, when SQL Server is up and running, then only it will push the alert. If the SQL Server itself is down, how can I create an alert if my SQL Server is down? Means service level, OS level alerts can be achieved with the help of SCOM monitoring tool. This will be controlled by the Windows team. Please mute it. Windows team. Bunny? Done. Okay. Right. SCOM monitoring tool. By using SCOM monitoring tool, we are going to configure these kind of service level alerts. If my service is down, I will get an alert. If my SQL Server agent service down, or disk level, one of the disk is completely full or going to full, will get an alert. That we don't configure, guys. That we don't configure. That will be controlled by your Windows team only. Okay, SCOM monitoring tool. Tell them, are you using any third-party tools for monitoring and all? Tell them we are not using any third-party tools. We'll use native tools. Native tools means SQL Server alerts, alerting system. And second one is SCOM monitoring tool from Windows side. SCOM monitoring tool will be handled by the Windows team only. Okay, we don't handle this one. But what this SCOM monitoring tool will do, guys, if your SQL Server service itself is down, you'll get an alert. If agent service is down, you'll get an alert. If your one of the drive, okay, data drive is ready to full or going to full 90%, you will get an alert. Log file, log drive is going to full, you will get an alert. TempDB drive is going to full, you will get an alert. Whatever drives are there, if the free space is less than 10%, you will get an alert, guys. Okay, so here in this case, what is the drive size, guys? Total drive size 126 GB. 10% of 126 GB, how much?
12.6.
12.6 GB. Once this drive is less than the free space in this drive less than 12.6 GB, 10%, then definitely you will get an alert from the server and so on. So server C drive having less than 10%. Immediately you will log into the server, you will fix that issue. These are called service level alerts, guys. Service level alerts, OS level alerts and all. Okay. So tell them, you can explain them so that he will be happy. Okay. Done. So next is upgradation, guys. So you know patching, right? Patching is an upgradation or updating the SQL server. What is the difference between patching and an upgradation?
Updating, sir.
Update and upgrade. What is the
Update.
difference between update and upgrade, guys?
So upgrade is
Uh,
2008 to 2012. That is called upgradation.
Very good.
That old
Update
version, old version to be updated. But if you are patching, then same version is same, but update some, updating to the version.
Okay.
Existing version.
Sir, in upgradation, you are using two SQL Server versions. So involving two SQL Server versions. But when you come to patching, only one SQL Server, we are going to updates.
That's it.
Based on
Okay.
the
Very good.
patching.
I'll give you a simple example, guys. For example, you are using old fridge. You want to buy a new fridge, that is called upgradation. You are using old TV, which is not smart TV. You want to go for a new TV, which is very smart TV. That is called upgrading. You're upgrading from old TV to new TV. You're upgrading from old fridge to new fridge. You're upgrading. Why? Because in my old TV, I don't have enough features, guys. I don't have smart. It's not a smart TV. It's just normal TV. When if I put that cable, I'll get the the channels and all. I want a smart TV. Latest features I want. What you have to do? You have to upgrade for a new TV. Right? Means your old TV will be gone. You will get a new TV. Fridge, guys. You are using a small fridge, which is not comfortable. Okay, because of family members increase now. 10 years ago, you have due to that requirements, you just bought that fridge. By that time, that is very latest. Agree? By that time, whatever TVs you are using now, when you are buying, that is very latest TV. Okay, you have a lot of features by that time, 10 years back, but now that is not latest, that is old. Why? Because lot of latest features, latest TVs and all came. Agree? So what you are going to do, you will simply upgrade your TV to the latest. So your old TV will be gone and you will get a new TV. Your old fridge will be gone, you will get a new fridge. Phone, you want to upgrade your phone. You are using an old phone. You have a lot of features are not supporting in the old phone. You will upgrade to the new phone. Means the device itself is changing in the upgradation. Agree? Updating means what? Simply updating the software. Right? Any applies, for example, right? Update means for the same software, you just adding the extension, guys. That's it. That is updating. In the updating, you don't get any new features. You will simply updating these things and all. So updating means you are patching, guys. Upgrading means completely version to version changing. You're upgrading from old version to a new version. You are using SQL Server 2005 in your environment. Chalo, I don't like those features, or those features are very old. I want new features. Chalo, upgrade to latest version, 2017, 2019, or 2022. Now we got a new version SQL Server 2022. Okay, upgrading means changing version to version, guys. Changing from one version to another version. Version to version means upgrading. Upgrading means upgrading, not downgrading. Guys, you don't like your TV. You don't bought old TV, right? Very old TV, right? If you want to replace it, you will replace it with a new TV with the latest version. If you don't like 2005, you will upgrade to 2012 or 2017 or 19. You don't upgrade to 2000, right? SQL Server 2000, right? That's not upgrading, right? That is downgrading. Okay, remember, guys, there is no downgrading in the SQL Server. There is no downgrading. If you don't like 2005, you have to go to higher version, but you cannot go to lower version. Okay. So upgradation and migration both are very important concepts. Mostly migration, guys, in the organization will perform regular activities on migration and all, will migrate. That is another way. That is also same concept, guys. In upgradation, will upgrade the SQL Server in a different way. In migration, will upgrade the SQL Server in a different way. That's it, guys. That is the only difference between upgradation and migration. The way you are upgrading is different. Okay, so you want to buy a new TV, new smart TV, there are two ways. One is go with the EMI method. Okay, you will get the TV. Of course, you are going to pay the EMIs, 10 EMIs, 12 EMIs, 24 EMIs, or down payment. Completely, you will pay the amount at a time and you are going to buy the TV. Lot of ways we can buy the TV, right? You can choose your down payment or you can choose your particular EMI method, right? Agree? In the same way, if you want to upgrade your SQL Server from one version to another version, you can happily go in two ways. One is the upgradation in place. We'll call it as a in place upgradation. In place upgradation. Okay. Second one is side by side migration. Okay, side by side migration. So these are all about upgradation and migration. Chalo, let's reconnect, guys. It is showing 1 minute. Please reconnect, then we'll discuss about the upgradation.